Welcome back to Whisky Whims with me, Stuart. Today we've got a Cadenhead's Authentic Collection all the way back from 2021. We've went into the archives for this one. So this was just sitting in my barrel, and I believe I picked this up for about £18 to maybe £24. It was definitely under £30. It was quite cheap, I'm sure. I believe the 70cl was about £50–55. So this is Aultmore. It's 11-year-old Speyside whiskey. It's 46% ABV, and it's been matured in bourbon and Palo Cortado sherry. So we'll get down to the nose, the palate, and the finish, and see if it's a Whisky Win or a Whisky Bin. So the nose, there's like warm glue vine there. There's some maltiness. It's quite floral on the nose. There's also like warm honey cake. The warm element for some reason is quite prominent. I don't know why. It just reminds me of warm stuff. The Palo Cortado itself is not overpowering or dominating. You can see it's still quite light in colour, so it doesn't seem to have had too much of a dominating effect on the whiskey. Yeah, there's a touch of orange there, and a little bit of pastry as well on the nose. I don't know why this has taken me so long to open it. Like I say, I've probably had it since 21 or 22, and as you can see, I've only just recently opened this, and it's taken quite a battering. The palate. Yeah, there's more floral notes on the palate there. There's a creaminess as well. There's quite a lot of fruitiness as well, like a little bit sweet with some oranges, and there's quite subtle sherry notes. I get more of that kind of cake element that I had in the nose as well. Maybe something like yellow cake or some sort of kind of plain cake like that. There's this just lovely mouthfeel about it as well, and I've got to say it's just quaffable. It's nothing too bold, too involved. It's just drinkable, it's just approachable, and quite a sessionable whiskey, if you will. 46% ABV. You could drink this until the bottle was gone. I reckon if you had like a kind of group of you around, and this was the only thing you were drinking that night, you wouldn't be disappointed. It's just, yeah, it's like a session whiskey. The finish is medium. There's fudge there. There's vanilla. There's buttercream in the finish, more oranges, and also a kind of appearance from something like white wine. Something just, yeah, a little bit dry and a little bit winey at the end there. So yeah, I think that's all there is. Like I said, it's quite a straightforward, approachable whiskey. There's nothing too complex about it. I mean, is it complex? I think the flavours there are pretty, I don't know, quite not one-dimensional, but they're approachable. I think that's the only word I can use without making it sound negative, because it's definitely not a negative review. So we'll get down to the conclusion, the rating of the whiskey, and if you're new here, I rate my whiskies on 3 factors. Would I buy it again? Do I think it's worth it? And would I recommend it? Would I buy it again? Yeah, definitely. I think this is just, once it's gone, it's gone. I might search the auctions for another 20cl if people put 20cls on the auctions. If not, I wouldn't be bothered about paying like £50 for a bottle, or hopefully I can get it a little bit cheaper, because this is like just easy one to have on the shelf, one you can just reach for in any mood. It's not mind blowing, but it's just one of those whiskies that's cheap and tasty, so I can't complain. Do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I think that pretty much settles that. It's worth the £50, and it's worth what I ever paid for the 20cl. I don't feel hard done by at all. I'm enjoying it, like I said. And would I recommend it? Yeah. If you're expecting more sherry influence, then probably not. It's I'm pretty sure it's 50% bourbon and 50% Palo Cortado, and it does feel like that. Maybe slightly more on the bourbon aspects of things, but the Palo Cortado is just in the background, which is just enough for me. I think it's the right balance. So yeah, it's a 3 out of 3. It's definitely a whiskey win on this occasion. Thanks for watching. I've been Stuart, this has been Whisky Wins. I'll see you later.